Okay, Internet, back at the whiteboard here. We're doing a new project, starting a new project that's not really related to the barn build. Today's project is going to be building a roof over the camper. Originally, I thought about just getting another sheet of rubber and just basically putting another layer on the top of what's there. I talked myself out of that. There's so many penetrations in the roof with the vent and the AC and all that. It's going to be really hard to make that waterproof just with all those holes. And it's now November, so we're kind of running out of time. So we're going to put a steel roof over it, and I'll kind of show you how we're going to do that. So here's the camper. Put the door in here. I'm going to take plywood triangles. I'm going to put those about like this. And then I'm going to take 2x4 purlins that go across that. Makes sense? And then that'll be our sheet steel that goes like this. Hopefully that makes sense. How we're going to start is I'm going to take a piece of plywood, 2 pieces of plywood. I'm going to cut them like this. I'm going to cut them like this. This is going to give us our 4 triangles. And then in that, I'm going to have a notch for the 2x4s. So that way, our 2x4s will sit in there. So if I was to draw this, let me try to do a perspective drawing here. Here's our triangles. Here's going to be our purlins. So then there's going to be another triangle that goes here. And another one goes like this. So I don't know if that makes sense. Here's going to be those notches I was talking about, like that. So, plywood triangles, one more here. Plywood triangles, 2x4s that go through in these slots. That'll kind of tie everything together. So, does that make sense? Okay, here is the material that we're going to use. This is MDO, not to be confused with MDF. MDF is medium density fiberboard, which is basically sawdust and glue. MDO is medium density overlay. So what you have is a plywood core, and then each side is skinned with this resin impregnated paper, basically. And it's all has exterior glue. This product is used a lot of times in road signs, like you'll see like an exit sign, say, on the side of the road. It gets painted and has reflectors and it's fancy, but basically this stuff is really great for outside use. I'm not going to paint it initially. It should be okay without paint. We'll see. I mean, if it starts to look terrible, then we could always paint it, but I could have used just like a CDX plywood, still with the exterior glue, but that stuff really just doesn't hold up over time, in my experience, and it looks really crappy. So, I mean, why not spend 3 times the price on this stuff? So, I'm going to glue these, not glue them, I'm going to temporarily screw these together, and then cut my triangles. Okay, here we are on the job site, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the roof penetrations. Stuff's looking pretty bad up here. So I'm going to put a 2x4 on the outside edge on both sides, and then start putting up our roof trusses. Okay, so here's our triangles with the notches. Okay, so this is how I'm doing this. Just got this sheet temporarily attached. Now I've got this. Little blocks, space it there. About like that. Take this sheet and just press it down.